Hey, you, yeah, you, the person listening to this. Okay, so two very quick things. Number one, spoilers. Oh, so many spoilers for the entirety of season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul and bits and pieces of Tokyo Ghoul Route A. So if you haven't seen the series, then please do not watch this video unless you want to be spoiled to death about the outcome of this show. And the second and most important thing, MP3 downloads. We finally have them and it is linked in the description below. So if you would like to put this episode on your phone, tablet, anywhere else just so you don't use your data and listen to this on the go, then you can now do that by just going down to the description, click on the link, download it onto your phone and open it up in like your Google Play, your iTunes, it doesn't matter, wherever you hold your music. So now you can listen to it while you're doing the dishes or on that very long car ride or while you're walking the dog. Who am I to judge? It's your life. So just know that it is there. It is here to stay. We will put one on all of our future dub reviews, and there is also one on our previous dub review of Black Butler Book of Murder. There is not one for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure dub review because reasons. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening. Seriously, we are so grateful that you clicked on this video or downloaded the MP3, and we'll spend your next 2.5 hours just listening to us talk about Tokyo Ghoul and getting off topic and other types of things. So thank you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Anyway, that's about it. I am done using up your time. Welcome to the review, and we hope that you enjoy. So without further ado, bon appetit. Hello everybody, welcome to dinner. I am your host Ari, and this is my host Emma. Oh wait, I just called you my host. No, I am the host.
You are the host.
You are the co-host.
I am no host.
You are the co-host. Anyway, say hello because I don't feel like editing that shit out.
Hi.
You gotta say your name.
Hi, I'm Emma, and we're just a bunch of fuck-ups.
We're a bunch of assholes on the internet about to review an English dub.
Hopefully we don't have to apologize to one of the voice actors this time.
Oh god, not again. We've just had our sins forgave by Black Butler.
Oh god.
Please don't. Let's try our best not to be assholes this time.
Keyword being tried.
Brandon says that we did nothing wrong, and I'm just like, no, you don't understand. We feel like assholes. Okay, but all this shit aside, welcome to the video, everyone. My name is Ari. This is Emma, and what are we doing today, Emma?
We are going to be reviewing Tokyo Ghoul. The dub.
Finally!
About goddamn time.
We have been trying to do this for months. This took us 3 extra weeks to record.
Because my laptop is a piece of shit.
Because your laptop decided, hey, I'm gonna be a jackass and break down for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, asshole.
Yeah, fuck you. Flipping off my computer right now.
Okay, so before we get started, let us just say spoilers. Massive spoilers. I know I already put an intro in the beginning of the video, but sometimes people just don't want to listen because people decide to be bigger assholes than we are. So, spoilers. A lot of spoilers.
If you complain in the comments, we're not going to feel sympathy for you.
Yes. Just to clarify, this video will have spoilers for the entirety of the first season, and probably most likely not the second season until we get to one certain character. But just be wary, please. If you decide to ignore a warning, caution, or whatever. So, in fact, if there is or isn't one, just ignoring the other set. But anyway, like Emma said, today we are doing Tokyo Ghoul Season 1, not Season 2, because fuck that trash.
What do we even remember about Season 2? Do you remember
Absolutely
anything?
fucking nothing until the ending.
Yeah, okay, like, that's the only thing I'd be able to remember if I had watched it, like, an hour before doing this. I don't remember jack shit.
Yeah, because Season 2 was horrible. And we do not want to do it. We do not feel like doing it. We're doing Season 1. So, let's get started. I mean, wait, no, we can't get started yet because we have to give a short description of what this show is for the people who decided not to heed our warning. So, do you want to do it or should I do it?
You do it because my voice is shit right now.
Okay, well, Tokyo Ghoul is a 2014 anime about a young man named Kaneki Ken who just wanted to go on a date.
He just wanted a girl.
He saw a pretty girl and he was like, wow, she's nice. I want to go on a date with her. And he does, and he succeeds, and they go on a date together, but then later that night, turns out, uh-oh, this girl's a ghoul, and she wants to devour him. Because in his world, there are these things called ghouls, which aren't exactly human, but are just kind of like these monsters, quote-unquote monsters, that eat human beings. And Kaneki kind of got roped up into some shit. He made some bad decisions, and he went on a date with a ghoul. So, during their struggle and Kaneki's efforts to get away, he gets crushed by a falling beam, killing Rize and putting him on the near brink of death. But after his life is saved by one shady as fuck doctor, he realizes that he is a ghoul and no longer human. And the entire story is basically just him trying to adapt to his new life and hang on to his humanity, and it is really good.
And getting the shit kicked out of him every episode in the process.
And it is really good if you did not read the manga, because we all know how the manga readers felt when they watched this show. So for those of you who do not know how these dub reviews work, we usually start off with the lesser tier characters until we work our way up to the main character. Sometimes we will have to cut out characters just so we are not here all day, and that is the case with this review, as there are probably more than 10, less than 15, but we did have to cut off some characters, some one-shot characters as well, so please forgive us, but we do not want to be here all day. We do not want to keep you here all day. We're going to try and keep this under an hour, under 2 hours, unlike the Black Butler video, but that one was 2.5 hours for a reason. So without further ado, bon appetit, let's get started. So the first character that we will be covering is Itori, who was voiced by that wonderful, beautiful human being, Jamie Marchi. All hell. You better get used to me saying all hell after I say Jamie Marchi's name, because she is the glow cloud to my Night Veil, and I just added 20 dork points into my already dorkdom. What is a dorkdom? I don't know. Let's just talk about the character. So, for those of you who do not know Itori, she is the woman who owns the bar for ghouls and humans alike, and she is also that chick who threw wine, well, quote unquote wine is actually blood, on the Kaneki's face.
You know, as you do.
Yeah, because, hey, is he really a one-eyed ghoul? I don't know. Let me throw this wine on his face and find out. Okay, so, if you do not know Jamie Marchi, then she is Panty, and Panty is starting with Garter Belt. She plays some character in Brothers Conflict. I don't know, I just saw her name on the casting list. She is Junko in Danganronpa 3, Lisa in The Gray Men.
Liz in Soul Eater.
Oh yeah, she is Liz in Soul Eater. Huh, what do you know? She is Go, or Ko, however you want to call it, in Free and in Free Eternal Summer. She is Rick in Fullmetal Alchemist. Who the fuck is Rick? I don't know. I just threw that out there because I'm scrolling through her page right now because I know who this woman is. I love this woman, and yet I have a hard time remembering her roles. She is the narrator in Hetalia, and finally she is Rize Grimry in High School DxD. So, who wants to go first on Itori?
I just want to say, I love this character, even with the minimal screen time. She was really only used to, help Kaneki with his leads in finding out stuff about Rize, but she was so much fun in just the little time that she had, and Jamie just brought it through. She was fun, she was energetic, and she was a little crazy.
Well, that's what Jamie Marchi does. In fact, let me just grab my list. Where is my list? Okay, here it is. Well, damn. The shit just fell onto the floor. But anyway, let me just open up this list. That is another tally for the copious amounts of redheads that is voiced by Jamie Marchi. There we go. I believe that is at least number 6 or 7 at this point in time. But yeah, I totally agree with you because Itori is a very minimal character, and she probably has a bigger role in the manga, but let me just stop right there because I'm trying not to compare this show to the manga. I haven't read it, but I know how the manga readers are. Let me just apologize. But
don't yell at us, please.
But yeah, she is a very minimal character in this show. In fact, all we know about her is that she's a ghoul who owns a bar, and she's friends with Uta and Yomo, and she's also that chick who threw wine, well, quote unquote, wine onto Kaneki's face. Yet, I remember her because of how bubbly she was. I remember she has, a really good character design because I'm slowly but surely falling for redheads. And she was so bubbly and happy and smiling and a lot of fun. And that's just what makes Jamie so good for this character, because Jamie has a knack for voicing characters like her. And although she isn't as much of a memorable character, she has a very memorable voice she has a very memorable voice portrayed by a person who has a real knack for bringing characters like her to life. So good on you, Jamie. I love you, Jamie. All hell.
Yeah, like, Jamie's voice, even if you can't pinpoint a specific character, you always recognize that voice.
Yeah, because she has a very recognizable voice.
And it's so good.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I can't wait for Death Parade.
Oh, I know.
Hopefully next week. But we record it next week because we are actually recording this on December 3rd. We promised to do it way back in November, like the first week of November, and then fucking computer problems.
Fucking computer problems.
Oh boy. But yeah, Itori, my final thoughts, very little character with very little screen time. But my god, if I do not love Jamie Marchi, all hell.
I know, right?
She is so
What's
wonderful.
the Marchi?
She is so wonderful. I really wish she was at the con.
I know.
Okay, so are we all done here?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, well the next character that we have is Yomo, voiced by Phil Parsons. And for those of you who do not remember Yomo, he is the white-haired ghoul who worked alongside with old man Yoshimura and Atengu. Atengu? Am I saying that right? Ateku.
Anteku.
Anteku Cafe. And he's basically the ghoul who kind of stood beside Kaneki and taught him how to fight and survive and help him adapt to his new world. So if you do not know who Phil Parsons is, well, He's been around for quite a while. He has a credit in Bakuno. He's Nappa in Dragon Ball. He is Azazel in High School DxD. He is Klaus, I think I'm saying that right, in Keikai Sensen. I'm sorry, I have not seen Keikai Sensen, aka Blood Blockade Battlefront. And finally, he is the Flying Dutchman in Soul Eater. So, you went first last time. Should I go first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, well, I really don't have much to say about Phil because when it comes to Yomo, I kind of expect a certain type of voice, and Phil got it for me. He was deep enough, but not too deep. He was gruff enough, but not too gruff. He had, Yomo was a very kind of, I don't know how to describe it, a very tough character. And Phil gave me the amount that I want while also reeling it back in and being a bit emotional as well, such as the scene where he finds Kaneki and Kaneki takes a bite out of him. And
no, like, he stabs him through the chest, remember? Or is that the other one? I don't remember.
No, you're thinking of someone else because, like, Kaneki, it was during the episode where Touka was hunting down Mado and Kaneki was fighting off Amon to bite him some time.
Yeah, he stabbed him, like, right in the gut. I don't think he bit him.
Oh, yeah, he did stab him. Oops. But, yeah, so I really don't have much to say about it other than I kind of got what I wanted here, so nothing much to say there, just, alright.
Yeah, the thing with Yomo is he's like the standard, like, sort of main character that never really talks. Like, if you want to bring up a really, really weird crossover, he's kind of like the Mori of... Like the Mori from Ouran High School Host Club.
Why would you bring Mori in?
I don't know.
This is Tokyo Ghoul!
I know! This is why I said it was weird.
Like... kiss, kiss, eat some flesh. Why?
I don't know. But like, he's a very similar character in that he doesn't talk that much. Like, even if he's there, he's usually quiet. But regardless, Parsons did give us the role we wanted. It wasn't really out of place at all, so there's not much to say.
I honestly have to agree with you on that example as much as I hate myself for doing so.
It's true. Now I have to write this crossover, god damn it.
Nobody wants a Tokyo Ghoul or a High School Host Club crossover. Don't do that to my favorite anime!
I'm gonna do it anyway!
You're an ass!
I hate myself.
I want to die. I'm fucking not. So, yeah, nothing much to say other than, like, what can we say about something that gave us everything that we wanted? Especially for a role that's very minor. This is Black Butler all over again. Like,
exactly.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, moving on. Okay, so, moving on?
Yeah.
Okay, so, hello, second best character in this show is Uta. We're talking about Uta.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god, Uta is the coolest freaking character in this show. So
my
for those...
beautiful child.
Uta is kind of innocent. So for those of you who do not know, Uta is the kind of dark, gothic-looking, quote-unquote ghoul, even though we don't really see his ghoul side. He is the guy who makes all of the masks for ghouls, and as we said earlier, he is friends with Yomo and Itori. They're kind of like this little trinity of friendship, which is why I grouped them together when organizing this list. But anyway, Uta is voiced by Aaron Roberts, who has a certain role that I do not want to remember right now. Oh, Emma, be grateful that you did not finish First Love Monster.
Mm-hmm.
He plays this idol who's a very femme-looking boy. And if you watch that dub, you will not... I honestly did not know that was Aaron Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
That was so fucking weird.
Oh, God.
But, Aaron Roberts, he is Rin in First Love Monster. God, I hate myself. He is Michael in High School DxD. He is this one guy in Black Butler who I fucked up saying his name many a times. You will not hear that because I edited it out. He is in Surf at the End. He is Sunny in Toriko. And that is Aaron Roberts. Not a very long filmography, but a decent sized one. So, you go first this time.
Oh my god, Uta. Okay, the first scene I ever saw of Tokyo Ghoul was when he scared the shit out of Kaneki in the shop.
Oh, so
When
precious.
he was just sitting on the podium.
That was so weird, yet so precious.
And it was in the dub, so that was the first time I was ever, like, experienced Tokyo Ghoul, and it was so good.
Like, boo.
And-
Ah!
Like, just his freak out was hilarious. And we'll get to that when we talk about Kaneki, but...
Oh, yes.
Uta is just so precious. Like, again, minimal screen time, but some of the best screen time I saw. He is so precious.
Uta is fucking adorable in a creepy way.
Yeah,
I love him.
It's one of those characters where I'm like, you are strangely cute, and I want
Everybody
to have
loves
you.
Uta.
Everybody loves Uta.
Everybody loves Uta. Like, have you not seen an Uta fan or cosplay? God bless Uta cosplayers. You are all amazing. But yeah, Aaron really did give a good voice to Uta. He had like this perfect monotone pitch that was needed for the character, and he was also like very calm and kind of low, but he gave us this very cool aura, and I was just like, that's Uta. That is my Uta right there. That is it. That is it right there.
That's our baby.
Oh, such a cute little creepy shithead.
He is such a cute gothic shithead.
Oh my god, wait. Did I say emo or gothic earlier?
I think you said goth.
Okay, thank god, because like he's not emo. I
He's
still have
not
Yuri
emo.
on Ice on the brain.
Don't you dare.
I'm sorry! Russian emo, I just...
Oh, tune in for that dub when the episode
Oh, dear
finish
good
coming out.
god. Episode 6. God bless you, Sunny String, your batshit insane casting choices.
Oh god.
But, yeah, I really enjoyed Aaron in this role. Like I said, he has that perfect monotone pitch, and he's like very cool and level-headed, and he gives off this aura to Uta. It's pretty much, I hate comparing the sub to the dub, but it's pretty much just Uta, the English version. Like, it sounds the same, basically.
Yeah,
but
that's my favorite
I
part.
love that. I absolutely love that.
That is my favorite part about dubs, when basically the characters sound just like their subversions if they were just speaking English rather than Japanese.
Dude, have you seen the Your Light in April dub?
Yes, I have.
Exactly the same. Like, I was watching that, and I had no idea I was watching a dub.
Exactly.
I did not recognize, and like that's like the best thing. Like, when you're watching a show and you're watching it in dub, even if you've already seen the sub, when you watch it in dub and you just hear the characters and you don't even realize that you're watching the dub, that is how you know you have something good on your hands.
It's a beautiful thing, honestly.
Yeah, so Uta, we love him, I guess.
Yeah, Uta is best.
Uta is second best character. We all know who the first is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Okay, so moving on to Ayato, and for those of you who are wondering, the reason why we included Ayato on this list is because even though he is not as big in season 1, he does have a big part in season 2. And as we said earlier, we are not reviewing season 2. We do not care about season 2. But however, because his character is much bigger in season 2 and has more speaking roles, where in season 1 he only had like 10 lines, we still have to note this character. A, because of season 2, and B, because who voices him. So, would you like to introduce him, Emma?
Presenting our Royal Majesty, Todd Habercorn.
Our Royal Highness Todd fucking Capricorn! If you haven't seen the Sword Art Online bloopers, watch them. That show is trash, but the bloopers are wonderful.
So beautiful.
So if you don't know who His Royal Highness Todd fucking Capricorn is, he is Jadeite in the redub of Sailor Moon. He is Death the Kid in Soul Eater, Italy in Hetalia. Help me, Emma, give me more roles, because I just fucked up.
He is Haru in Free. He is... fuck.
Natsu in Fairy Tail.
Yeah, that guy. We forgot, like, the most popular one.
Because I don't watch Fairy Tail.
Neither do I.
Look, my friend watches Fairy Tail. I mean, I watch it, but, like, not into it. He is Kiroro in Sergeant Frog. He has a few roles here, and fuck, he was in something that I just watched. Oh right, he's in Death Parade. He plays that one character in Death Parade whose name I cannot remember. And we had to just note it anyway because this is what got him his status as a king. He is the fairy douche in SAO2, the same guy who kidnapped and tried to rape Asuna.
Let's not remember that, please. Let's not remember that.
Todd, we love you, but you are not an adult.
You really
Please stop voicing adults, because you're a 15-year-old trapped in a 30-year-old's body.
It's so true, though.
So, stop voicing adults. Oh, he's also Skune in Rosario and Vampire. I just now remembered that.
He's also the Viscount Jerd in Black Butler and Akise in Future Diary.
Oh my god. Oh man, if Dao has white hair, that was gay as hell.
Exactly! And I must fall for them and be morally crushed every goddamn time.
They also always have a tragic backstory.
Here's the thing. Okay, Akise was the first time I fell for a silver-haired character that turned out to be gay for someone named Yuri. My life is hell.
Oh, God bless you, Yuri on Ice. We are dirty Fujos.
We can't stop talking about Yuri on Ice.
Okay, so you should go first because I have quite a few things to say.
Okay, first of all, fuck you, Ayato. God damn it.
What a great way to start off.
Fuck you, Ayato.
Okay.
Like, regardless, his voice did fit well considering Ayato's age. But fuck this character.
He is kind of a dick.
Oh my god, he is a dick.
He's totally a dick.
But yes, he is Touka's dickish brother, who I thought when we saw the flashback with them as children, oh, look at this sweet baby, he probably died and it's sad. No, he just turned out to be an asshole.
Oh my god.
I'm getting mad. I shouldn't be getting mad over this.
I can't wait till I grow up! Can we also note that this kid is fucking 14 and yet he looks older than Kaneki, who's 19?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Damn it, anime!
Kaneki, you small.
Well, he's an innocent little cinnamon roll child, but we're saving that. We're saving that for later.
So goddamn tiny, though.
Okay, do you have anything else?
No, I'm just gonna keep getting worse.
Okay, oh, I do not. Okay. Forgive me, Emma, and forgive me, Capricorn, and forgive me, everybody who's listening to this. And please take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt and call it nitpicking. But I kind of wish he didn't get casted in this role. Because, okay, here's the thing. He fits. He really does fit Ayato. He has a voice that's able to fit young characters and a bit of old characters when he fits the older characters, and they're always assholes, which is why he should never play fucking adults. I'm sorry.
It's true, though.
But Capricorn has a very iconic voice. He's a very good voice actor, and he's also a very well-known voice actor. However, I do have a problem with this voice, as I did find it to be a bit distracting, because the voices that he uses is the same voice that he uses for Natsu, who's one of the biggest roles that he has and one of the biggest characters in anime. So although he is here for all of 10 minutes, whenever I hear this character, I hear Ayato, but I also get distracted by Capricorn, not by Capricorn, but by Natsu. So, like I said, call it nitpicking, because I like this role. I mean, I like Capricorn in this role, and I think he does a good job. It's just the voice that he uses that I find a bit distracting. Like, don't get me wrong, he gave a very good performance, and I personally haven't seen season 2, but I have seen dubbed clips of season 2. And what I've heard from those dubbed clips, he's much better in season 2 than in season 1, especially in some of the more emotional moments, because I did see a clip of Capricorn going all emotional, and I was very impressed by it. Well, I shouldn't be because he's Todd fucking Capricorn, but he was able to reel it back and perform those emotional moments for a very rough and angry character. So yeah, call it nitpicking because I really do like this. I really do like Capricorn as Ayato. I do think he does a good job. I do think the voice fits, but at the same time, I feel like he could have chosen a different voice, or they probably could have gotten somebody else. I don't know who that somebody else would be, but yeah, like I said, it's nitpicking. Call it nitpicking.
No, I completely agree, because it's not that he's a bad fit for this role, it's that he's played so many main characters in a lot of popular anime that his voice can be really distracting depending on the role that it's in. Like, most of the new roles that he's in, it's always a distraction, because he's played Natsu, he's played Kid, he's played Haru, even though who the fuck saw the free dub?
I did.
I did too, though. He's played Hikaru. Like, come on, everyone knows these characters, and they're always distracted by them.
Alright, you know what, god damn it, let me just hate myself for a minute, because I forgot to note him, and I forgot to credit him for one of my favorite roles from him of all time. God damn it, burn me, shoot me now, kill me. I feel like a jackass. I feel like an idiot.
God, who'd you forget?
I forgot about Hikaru.
I forgot about it too for a second, then I just kept mindlessly scrolling through the behind the voice actors page.
Oh, good god. But I kind of had to disagree with you when you said that a lot of his roles nowadays can be distracting, because no, they can't be. Like, I watched Death Parade, and I thought he was amazing in Death Parade, and I didn't find his voice to be a distraction. I just found it to be fitting. Like, sure, when I started watching it and when I heard the first word out of that guy's mouth, I was like, hi Todd, that's Todd Capricorn. Okay, what can you do? And, you know, I watched it and I thought it was very good. But in this certain role, I found it to be distracting. Everything else, I think that he's amazing in, because he's a very good voice actor. He's one of my favorite voice actors. But yeah, it's just this one role that I kind of agree with. Well, that I mostly agree with, but I have to kind of disagree with.
Yeah, he's a beautiful person and a beautiful voice actor, but like...
And a beautiful human being who bought us extra time while we were waiting in line for him.
Exactly, he was just such an angel.
We went to an anime con, people.
And here's the thing. If you do not get a VIP pass for an anime con, you cannot get in to see Todd Capricorn. It is impossible.
Or Vic Mignogna. Like, we tried to meet Vic Mignogna, and we ended up talking to some of the hosts for another podcast that I very much enjoy called Dub Talk, and one of the hosts for another YouTube channel called Anime America. And we completely forgot about Vic, and then when we went to get into his line, it was already cut.
Yeah.
And we were 30 minutes late. And then on that Sunday, the next day, I went to go see Vic. I was 10 minutes late. They already cut off his line.
Holy shit.
Get there 30 minutes early, people.
Like, long story short, when I got there to see Todd, I was about an hour early. I was the second person not in the VIP line, just in the normal line.
Dear God, are you serious?
And he still had to press time for us because so many VIP people just kept coming in.
Dear God, are you serious?
I am dead serious. Like, we almost missed him, and I was like the second person in line.
We were in the very front of the line, and the volunteer there who was managing it, he was like, all right, guys, pretty soon we're going to have to cut it. And Todd was like, wait, no, I'm not going to give his real name. We're going to call him Philip. Philip, would you mind going downstairs and getting me a bottle of water? And Philip, he just kind of left, and everybody was like, whoa, Todd!
He's such a beautiful person, but like,
thank you, Capricorn.
I think that the only times like his voice is distracting in these roles is like how often it derives from his actual personality, because he is such a sweetheart. So when he plays these asshole characters or even just adult characters, they can be kind of distracting.
I like him as an asshole character, I'm not gonna lie. It's just the adult characters that I fucking hate him in.
I like him as like a sarcastic character. Like sometimes if he's an asshole, I'm just like, ah.
But then other times he can be a precious little shit who must be protected, such as our favorite bisexual Noodle.
Exactly.
You know, to quote a tweet that Capricorn retweeted a long time ago, Todd Capricorn is like the Where's Waldo of voice acting. He is fucking everywhere. I found out that he was in Barney last month.
That was a
Childhood Enhanced.
That was a beautiful image that you found.
Top hat, havercore, top hat, havercore,
Please
top hat.
put that image on the screen. People need to see this.
I forget how it goes, but I will find it. Well, I'm gonna put it on the screen for people who are listening to this on YouTube. For those of you listening to the MP3, you're kind of out of luck. But if you want to find that image, just search on Google Todd Havercorn Barney. You will find it.
It's such a beautiful thing.
Because I probably completely fucked up that image. So it's best if you just look for yourself. Okay, are we done with Ayato?
Yeah, Ayato's an asshole, Todd Havercorn is God. Moving on.
All hail our majesty. May he reign supreme.
Amon.
Okay, so time to move on to a meme.
Boy.
God damn it, dead mom hair, why?
Why?
Ryoko, I forgot how to say it. I am sorry. So for those of you who do not know who Ryoko was, she is Hinami's mom, and she is also one of the members of the Dead Mom Hair Club. And that is all you need to know because she dead as fuck. She dead as hell.
This is why I'm never ever going to wear a side ponytail.
Dead mom hair, the hairstyle of death.
Why is that a thing? I don't get why that of all things
because
is
fucking Full Metal Alchemist started it.
And then Attack on Titan made it popular.
Well, I think FMA Brotherhood just kind of brought it back though.
And this show certainly didn't help.
So Ryoko, I'm gonna say it like that because I'm just gonna say Ryoko. Ryoko sounds better. I'm gonna call it Ryoko. I forgot how to say it. Alright, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, well Ryoko is surprisingly isn't voiced by Jessica Cavent. I cannot say her last name. Jessica, I forgot how to say her last name. I am sorry, but I'm just gonna call her Jessica. And if you do not know about Jessica's resume, you will be surprised when you find out that Ryoko is not voiced by her. Because Jessica has a very interesting track record that I laugh at to this day. Because, I'm sorry, I have to bring this up. Jessica voices a lot of moms. Mm-hmm. Very dead moms. I mean... this woman has voiced Hiyori's mom in Origami, Deku's, Izuku's mom, I'm sorry, I said Deku, Izuku's mom in My Hero Academia. She's the mom in fucking Enride, which is a terrible show that you should not watch. I swear to God, I only watch that show for research purposes. Avoid that like the plague. Enride is not good. She probably plays a mom in Barakuman, but I do not know. I haven't seen that show. She's the mom in The Boy and the Beast, the dead mom in The Boy and the Beast. Damn it. And of course, she's Carla Yeager in Attack on Titan. Oh, and she's also Aquarius in Fairy Tail.
Yeah, that bitch.
But she is not this mom! And I cannot believe that shit!
So, let's actually get into who actually voices her, Ari.
Oh, dear God. But, Ryoko is actually voiced by Colleen Cleekenbeer.
Who has the best last name to say in the history of last names.
Because it is fun. Who is also an actual mother of a son. Who, actually... fun fact, I learned this when I went to the Space Dandy panel at the con. Colleen actually went into labor a day after she recorded her lines for Scarlet in Space Dandy.
Really?
Yeah, and I think her son has Dandy in his name. I think his first name is Dandy or his middle name is Dandy.
Oh, that is so cool.
I know, right? But for those of you who do not know who Colleen is, she is best known for voicing Luffy in One Piece. She is what's her name in Wolf Children? Please help me.
Is it the mom or like the kid?
The mom,
yeah,
yes.
The mom in Wolf Children. I forget her name.
I forget. I'll remember it pretty soon. She is niece in Bakano. She is in Death Parade. I forget. Yeah. Who though? I just had it up.
Like that
Why?
One bitch that was there for like 2 seconds, like the computer nerd bitch. Or what? I keep calling them bitches. They're not actual bitches. They're good characters, but like.
Tara, yeah, the computer nerd. She is Joan d'Arc in Drifters. Really? Oh wow! Now I really need to watch Drifters. She is Urza Scarlet in Fairy Tail. She is Riza Hawkeye in Fullmetal Alchemist. She has a role in Panty and Stocking.
Yeah, she's Scanty.
Yeah, she is Scanty in Panty and Stocking. She is Vampire Mocha and Rosario and Vampire, that wonderful god-awful show. She is Scarlet in Space Dandy, and she is Like we said, the mom and wolf children, if only we knew her name. Let me just find it real quick.
Yeah, find the name real quick, please.
Oh, right. Her name is Hana.
Oh,
Hana
yeah,
from Wolf Children.
fuck.
God, how do we forget that? I love that movie.
That's such a simple name from such a good movie. How do we forget this?
Like, wait, what did he say to her about her name?
Oh, God. Why am I forgetting everything about that movie all of a sudden?
That movie is so gorgeous. How do we forget about it? Like, your name is beautiful, and you know it means flower, right? Well, I actually kind of hate my name, but my father gave me that name because when I was born, flower bloomed. I forgot how it went. I am so sorry.
Something like that. We're paraphrasing.
Oh my god, where's my blade so I can stab it through my stomach? I feel ashamed. So, Colleen, should I go first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, well, she dead as fuck.
She dead as fuck.
But even then, she still gave a very good performance because with dead moms, here's the thing that you want to do with dead moms. You want to make them motherly and nurturing, and you actually kind of want to make them a person that you care about other than the fact that she dead as fuck. And Colleen actually did that, which, not surprised. Colleen Quickenbeard, mother of one, she did it. She gave that to her. She was kind. She was very nurturing. She had like this very soothing, nurturing voice, which I know Colleen really enjoys doing. She enjoys playing kind of, I don't want to say girly characters, but you know, characters where she doesn't have to be all rough and tough like Luffy or Riza. And she was also able to kind of break away from that because there is a scene where she yells at Hinami, and even then she sounded like an angry mom. So short but effective, I guess.
Yeah, like, I think the best part about her character was the fact that she didn't leave behind like a main character determined for revenge. She left like a fucking 8-year-old.
Well, let's see. Touka was the main character. She was kind of determined for revenge.
True, but like, she wasn't her child. Her child wasn't the main character like with Aaron's mom or Ed's mom. But she was just like a tiny little girl that was in the main cast. And she just lost her parents. You know, shit sucks.
Yeah, because fuck the world of Tokyo Ghoul.
Exactly. Like, if you're in the world of Tokyo Ghoul, regardless of if you're human or ghoul, you are fucked.
I kind of had to admit, because I have like a huge backlog of videos, and one of those videos, spoiler alert, I was going to make a video on the science of dead moms. And Ryoko is a much better dead mom, because here's the thing about dead moms. They usually die to advance the plot or the main character, like Trisha Elric, dead because, you know, she's a giant plot point. Carla Yeager, dead because we need her son to be an angry fucktard.
We need to make this we need to make this little boy crazy and angry. Let's just kill her mom.
He's not a fucktard, I'm sorry, but that was like the only word that came to mind, because Aaron Yeager is an angry shit.
He is,
and we love him.
The tiniest, angriest shit we know, aside from Edward.
Aside from Edward, yes. But Ryoko's death was kind of a plot point, but it also helped develop Hinami's character, because when Ryoko dies, we see how angry I don't want to say angry, but we see how protective Touka is for her family and the ones around her. Like, she says, if he finds out that you're a ghoul, I'm gonna kill that bitch. So when Ryoko dies, I'm sorry, fucking kill a kill, god damn it. When Ryoko dies, and we see Touka really angry, and she's bloodthirsty for revenge. She's bloodthirsty for revenge because Mado killed one of her best friend's mother, and this was a child, like, she didn't exactly witness her mother died, but she was there, she was present, and thankfully Kaneki spared her the image of her mother dying.
Kaneki dragged her back there, like, seriously, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, but and then it also kind of presents her child with a giant moral dilemma, because in the episode where Touka is trying to kill Mado, Hinami is there, and Touka says, kill him now, and she wants to, but she can't, because her mother taught her better. So I guess that's what kind of makes her a good dead mom. But we're here reviewing a dub, not moral conflicts in Tokyo Ghoul, even though we kind of have to because it's Tokyo Ghoul. Just saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, Colleen really liked it. Really good dead mom. She was able to pull out the emotional, well, shit, I'm dead. She was able to pull out, listen to me, young lady, I'm your mother. And she was also able to be just a kind, dead mom.
Yeah, like, you can tell that she was actually a mom in real life because she pulled off both being stern and arguing with her child while still being gentle and teaching her good lessons.
Yeah, without her death, her child would probably be a murderer.
Yeah, probably.
Joining Ayato's side. Like, even, well, if she was still around, her child would be fine, but with her death, it was kind of like, hey, you want to join Ayato, or do you want to be a good guy? Oh, hey, you're a good guy. Cool. So, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Alright, speaking of her child, we're moving on to Hinami, who is voiced by Laura Woodhall. And if you guys do not know who Laura is, then she is Mary in Hack Quantum. She is, she's a little girl in B Gotta HK, the one that they always picked on for not having any tits. Mommy? Mommy, yeah, that's her name, Mommy. She's Yuki in Wool Children. She's, oh my god, she's one of the triplets in Yuri on
Are you
Ice.
serious?
I am dead ass serious.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, that is wonderful.
Why? Why?
Oh
my god.
I can't right
Also,
now.
like,
Okay, one more role. She's Kennedy, a psychopath, but who cares because she's one of the little girls in Yuri on Ice.
Editing this out, but like, can we talk about how she named her kids off of skating moves?
What?
She did! I remember specifically that they were named after, like, specific moves in figure skating, and I was just like, what the flying fuck?
Are you sure you want me to edit that out?
I don't know, just do it if you want to, because it's off topic.
I'm leaving it in, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, no one catches...
Oh wow, her name is Axel!
Yeah,
oh my god!
Like Lutz and Loop, I think? I don't remember.
Oh my god, that is so cool!
Yeah, isn't that cool?
God bless Yuri on
Skating
Ice!
Nerd Mom.
Well
We're
then!
definitely this dub, I swear to god.
Oh, I cannot wait. January is gonna be awesome.
Why can't the episodes come out faster?
Oh my gosh, but anyway, Hinami, you go first.
Oh my god. She was such an adorable little fluff ball.
Hinami did nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong, and she had to see her parent get killed by her other parent.
Well, she didn't exactly see it.
Why?
Well, she didn't exactly see it,
but
hear. She was still present.
She was still, like 10 feet away.
Poor.
But I really loved this voice because with a lot of child characters, usually I can either hear them slip up and go into their adult voices because they're all adult voice actors, or if it's like
exactly, except for like in the case of Fullmetal Alchemist. But continue.
Or if it's like if it's a little boy, I can hear sometimes that it's obviously a female actor. But with this one, it sounded like a legitimate little girl. Like, I never heard her sound like an adult, even in, like, little pockets here and there that I hear of some other characters. But no, she sounded like just a tiny, innocent little kid. And I'm so sad all this shit had to happen to her.
Hinami definitely did not do anything wrong. Okay, well, I have kind of an opposite opinion. Let me just say, the first time I watched this dub, I didn't really like Laura in this role because I thought that she was just a bit too high-pitched for me. I got used to it after 3 episodes, and then on the rewatch of the dub, I was completely okay with it. So yeah, the first time I didn't really like it, wasn't a big fan of it. Like the pitch I just didn't really like, but you know, got used to it. Plus, she really did pull off the crying and the screaming.
Yeah, that's the thing about this dub in general. The screams of agony are so good.
Oh, let's save that for Kaneki.
Yeah, we're gonna have to save that one.
Because I have a few choice words for you, sir. But yeah, there is a lot of crying and screaming, and God, I know I just said let's save it, but fuck it, whatever. Well, how should I say this? There is a lot of crying and screaming in this dub, and you're going to need really good actors to pull off that crying and screaming. But what a dub that's being held by Mike McFarlane is going to be pulled off, and Laura really did get those very emotional moments down. Like, I did believe that was a child who was in pain. So yeah, I didn't like it at first, but then I got completely used to it. Plus, the emotional moments were really good as well. So yeah, those are my thoughts.
She carried the character very well. I think it's About time we move on.
Alright, so we are moving on to Kimi, who is voiced by Caitlin Glass. God bless the woman. So if you do not know Caitlin Glass, she is Maria in Bakano, she is Evergreen in Fairy Tail, she is Miho in Free, Winry in Fullmetal Alchemist, she is Erica in Gangsta, she is the main character in Gunslinger Girl. I cannot say her name, I'm sorry, but just noting that because I know that Gunslinger Girl is a very popular anime. She is Ami in Origami, one of Hiyori's friends, I guess. She is Otohime in Okami-san and Her Seven Companions. She's a mom in Orange, which we should probably note off. And finally, the big one, she is Haruhi in Ouran High School Host Club. God bless the woman. So, Kimi, I think she's really cute.
Yeah.
That's just it. She's really cute.
She is fucking cute.
Jeez. Well, we can't just leave it off by saying she's cute.
We can't just say that she's cute. Still though.
Jeez, but like, yeah, she's really cute. And, you know, once again, going back into the emotional side of the show, while she was like cute, you also had to kind of feel for the girl, because it does go into Kimi's backstory real quick, for a short moment. Plus the girl gets fucking kidnapped.
Yeah, you know, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I don't know what else to say other than that she's really freaking cute.
She is cute, and she's sweet, and I like her a lot.
And nice, and I feel bad for her because her fucking shoulder got bit off by her boyfriend.
Still, but
that's what I like about Kimi's character.
Yeah, she's very, very selfless, and I feel like there would have been fan fiction of this, of like a ghoul dating a human, but we got this in canon, and it was so fucking sweet.
Yes, when you go into like her backstory, it's very sad because, you know, she says that she met Nishiki a day after she lost her parents and brother in a horrible car crash, and it's so sad because they are so freaking Kimi and Nishiki are so cute.
I know.
It is such an adorable relationship, but it's very tragic and heartbreaking Romeo and Juliet because she's human and Nishiki is a ghoul, and ghouls eat humans.
Hello.
Plus, if there's one thing I remember in Tokyo Ghoul Rude, a ghoul and a human cannot have a child without severe consequences. And when that ghoul and a human does have a child, the mother will die. So it sucks. God, I hate this. I love this relationship. How could you do this to me, Isada?
I know, they're so cute. Ah.
Yeah, God, Kimi is just, so cute. Plus, like you said, she's very selfish because Kaneki asks her, you don't have a problem with dating a ghoul? And she says, I do a little bit, but I love him, and if he treats me right, then I'm able to turn a blind eye. And I'm just like, I need a girlfriend like that.
Exactly. Like, fuck. I don't want to make this sound bad just because of the reputation it has, but I've read a lot of really good fan fiction where it's like a human and a supernatural creature, regardless of the show.
Oh, that is not a bad reputation. That is fine.
Fan fiction has
wait, you're talking about Twilight.
No, I'm not talking about Twilight. Fuck you.
But Twilight did give it a bad reputation.
It gave it a bad reputation, but fuck it, we're not talking about Twilight, we're talking about good fan fiction. And it's always similar to the relationship between Kimi and Nishiki, and it's always so sweet and cute and heartbreaking.
But also very tragic when you look at the consequences.
Yep, just my feels. God damn it.
God damn it. Wolf children!
Fuck you, wolf children!
The dad. Why? First 10 minutes. I fucking hate everything.
Why?
But yeah, that's Kimi. Oh, can we just talk about the end credits where Kimi gets Nishiki a little charm bracelet and she's like, here, put this on. It seems adorable. And Nishiki is like, all right, but I don't know why girls like this crap. And Kimi was like super angry and she was like, what? Like,
they are so perfect.
Such good voice acting right there. Like, she's adorable, but she can also be like comedically angry. Plus, there's like the scene that kind of resonates me, and that's the scene where Touka is about to kill her. Mm-hmm. But the blindfold falls off, and she looks at Touka, and she's like, "How pretty." And that came off like so butterly smooth and sweet, and it warmed up my heart and also kind of tragically broke that because I kind of resonate with that scene a little bit.
Can I just say, like, Touka's reaction is the exact same shit that I have when someone compliments
Exactly.
me.
Like, she just she just goes away and gave me something live because...
I actually did do this once where, like, a guy at my school said, like, hey, you're really cute. My friend likes you. Like, do either of you have glasses? Because if so, you really need to put them on.
Oh god. You know, I know this one girl, and she is the exact opposite of me. She always flirts with me. She always calls me cute, and every time she does, I just feel like running and hiding.
I know this isn't gonna help anything, but you actually are really cute.
Thank you. Because, like, true story, one time she came into the group chat. I can't wait to tell you this story. But one time she came into the group chat and she said, I hate being an adult. And I'm like, why? She's not an adult. She's my age. I'm 17, by the way, for those who don't know. When she comes into the group chat and she goes, I hate being an adult. And I'm like, why? And she goes, so much responsibility. I hate it. And I reply, well, if being cute is a responsibility, then you must be exhausted. And as soon as I said that, I immediately regretted it. I dipped so fast.
Oh.
And my friend Philip actually complimented me. He was like, that was smooth as fuck. And I'm like, I know, I'm so scared. But yeah.
But yes, Kimi, good, cute looks, cute voice, cute everything. She's awesome.
Adorable voice actress.
So perfect.
God, why wasn't she at the con? Like, we got like 4 of the Oran voice actors. No, we got like 3 of them.
And we didn't.
Yeah, we got 4 of them because I forgot about Monica.
Yeah, Monica was there.
God, why couldn't you be there, Caitlin?
Yeah, we needed the big one. Come on.
Please, Oran, it's like my favorite anime. I love that dub. That dub is phenomenal. Like that show. I just want to hug Caitlin Glass.
Yes.
God.
She
So
better be at the next
can
one.
we move on so we can just stop saying how adorable Kimi is and how adorable this relationship is, and also cursing the tragedy of this?
Yeah, let's move on. We're starting to repeat ourselves.
Okay. Up next we have Nishiki.
And right back down the hole we go.
Who is a character that when you first see him, you just go, he's such a dick. I hate you. You're such a dick. I want you to die. But then we see him and Kimi, and then we're like, please don't die.
Yeah, like you finally don't hate him the second he's about to die, and it's just like
he's built up as a bad guy, but then you see how human he is, and you're just like, don't die.
Like at first,
please.
At first he's a dick, and then he's a really big dick, and then he's just this precious thing that needs to be protected at all costs.
Please don't die. But Nishiki is voiced by Eric Vell. Who, if you don't know Eric Vell, then what the hell, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Eric Vell, he has voiced Ren and the Boy and the Beast. He is one of the brothers in Brothers Conflict. God bless that dub. Seriously, everybody who worked on that dub, I fucking love you all. Because if you don't know about the Brothers Conflict dub, everybody on that dub knows that show is garbage.
This is why we need to review this one.
Like Gigi said that there is a secret nickname that she did not give away, so I do not know it, but they have a secret nickname for the dub, and it is horrible.
We'll talk about it when we get to it. It is scheduled, right?
Jeez, I kind of forgot that we were doing it. Oops. Well, anyway, he has also voiced Trunks in Dragon Ball. He is Loki in Fairy Tail, Diaz in Fractal, Prince Yuki Soma in Fruits Basket. He is America and Canada in Hetalia. God bless.
God bless.
If you couldn't tell, we kind of love Eric Vell. And finally, he is Sanji in One Piece. Oh, he was also in Oran, but the only reason why I remember that Oran character is because in the bloopers, he goes, no, it can't be. It's that Figment Yana! And that is Eric Vell for you. The Oran bloopers are amazing, and if you say otherwise, then fight me, bitch.
Yeah, like the best ones are like the Oran bloopers, the Black Butler bloopers. Those are so good. And
the Sword Art Online bloopers, because Bryce Papenbrook has a dirty, dirty mind, and he should be my best friend.
Yeah. Do you remember the dirty limerick from the Black Butler bloopers?
Dude, that helped me, Pat. That helped me. Story time, everybody. So here's a story about how the Black Butler bloopers and J. Michael Tatum helped me answer a question on the SATs. Now, last year I was taking the SATs, and here's the thing: I do not care about standardized testing. I hate standardized testing. I completely ridicule these standardized testing because they are fucking useless. So I'm taking my reading and I'm just answering random questions, right? Not giving a damn. I read the question, look at the answers. If I know it, I write it down. If I don't, it's mark it as C or B or A or whatever so I don't look suspicious. So here I am reading this question and it's about poetry. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? I don't know anything about poetry. I don't study poetry. I'm a writer. And it says, which one of these poems were used to convey comedy? And one of the answers was limerick. And as soon as I read that answer, I immediately remember the Black Butler bloopers, which goes exactly as a dirty limerick. There was a woman in Q who filled her vagina with glue. She said with a grin that they paid to get in. They paid to get out of there, too.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I have never answered a question on the SAT so fast before. So, long story short, thank God for J. Michael Tatum. What did we do to have him?
God damn it, bless J. Michael Tatum.
Okay, so Nishiki. So, Nishiki, who is voiced by Eric Bell, who does not kill children, or his redhead. And you can tell from this show.
Oh my god. You really had to remind me of that.
Hey, this show pretty much proved that Eric Bell does not kill children or hates redheads, okay? He's dating a redhead, alright?
He is a redhead. He is a redhead.
No, he's not.
He's like orange.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Nishiki. Oh. What did you think about Eric?
It was really good because he portrayed the dickish side that we got in like the first 3 episodes, but he also really did work well with the drama and the tragedy of all that and his relationship with Kimi.
Especially when he was withering in pain.
Oh yes, of course, the good old-fashioned pain withering. 1 billion times. Fuck you, purple garbage can.
Do you still have the fucking purple garbage can?
I still have his face on it. Yes, I do.
God damn it.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
We'll get to it when we cover Tsukiyama.
The majority of you already know this, but fuck, whatever.
Okay, yeah, like I agree with you because Eric Bell's a really good voice actor, so you kind of expect a good performance from him, especially for a character like Nishiki, because I've heard the man do some of everything. He has a very wide range, both when it comes to the characters that he voices and his voice himself. So, yeah, he's able to pull off the very dickish side of Nishiki, which we see in the beginning, and we see it much later when he's getting into fights with Touka, to a very comedic extent. Yet he's also able to kind of reel it back in. He's able to be in pain. He's able to be emotional. He's Eric goddamn Bell. What else needs to be said?
Exactly.
Yeah, I really like Nishiki. Okay. That's all I gotta say. I really like it.
Yeah, he good. He good.
Look, like we said, there's not much to be said about a character or a voice actor that pretty much gave us everything that we want. So, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, moving on.
Next character is Mado. Who was voiced by Kenny Green.
I just shouted that into the void and my headphones fell off.
Dear God. Okay, are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Mado, voiced by Kenny Green.
Oh, fucking Christ.
And I'm pretty sure we sound rather enthusiastic. The reason why we sound this way is not because Kenny Green gave a bad performance. It's because he made us both want to go take a shower. A very hot shower after watching him.
Ah, God damn it.
Mado is kind of a fucking psychopath who hunts down ghouls, and he doesn't have a heart or soul or anything, but whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck ever.
Look, ghouls are filthy beings that must be rid from this world.
This fucking crazy ass old man.
So if you don't know Kenny Green, he has voiced Hamada and Terror Resonance. He has a lot of roles in One Piece, such as Jungo, Doc Q, T-Bone, and Eric. He is in The Future Diary as, how do you say this, Fanatsu? I don't know. I probably butchered that so hard. He has Philip from Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's about it. He has a very, very, very short resume. And I honestly do not understand or see why or how, because this was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this man made me desperately want to take a hot shower, because, oh my God, I have no words, honestly, other than he is disturbing. He's so maniacal and heartless, and he clearly takes pleasure in killing. And he sees ghouls as these filthy animals, and the way that Kimi portrays it is perfection, basically, while also being a creepy, cynical bastard with no soul.
Ah, jeez. Like, fucking Christ, this guy. I have no words. He is just an ass. A psychotic ass that makes me want to curl up and die because I don't want to meet him.
Nobody wants to meet Mado. Like, his character, not to mention his character design.
It's just unnerving.
Holy fuck.
He's so unnerving.
Yeah, like his eyes, dude.
And this isn't a show where characters' eyes turn black and red.
Yeah, but they say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. I mean, no, they say, wait, what?
Yeah, you said it right.
They say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when I look at this guy's eyes, I clearly, I do not see anything. Those are very creepy, disturbing, soulless eyes right there.
What I see is fucked up.
He's such a... God, Mado is such an ass. He's such a bastard.
Yeah, like...
He kills. And he has no remorse for doing it.
Yeah, and like with all those moments with like Amon mourning his death, like I was just like, fuck you, good riddance.
What he actually is. But like, the man did save Amon's life.
True, but he's still a dick and tried to kill like 2 minor girls who were screaming and crying him not to.
Like, don't trust the old ladies, they might eat you. Like, fuck you.
It makes me wonder, like, what if, like, the whole ghoul thing didn't exist and Mado was just crazy and murdering people?
Oh my god.
That's an A.
I honestly took the time out to think about that.
That's an AU for Tumblr.
Get to work on it.
Get to work, Tumblr.
Tumblr, I hate you, but you have good fan art and porn, so, get to work.
Quality porn.
Oh, yeah, but, God, this guy, he's just... Kenny gave off such a fantastic performance. He's, like I said, he's everything that I listed earlier. He's disturbing, he's heartless, he's soulless. He can pull off a damn good evil laugh. He can pull off a damn good evil, maniacal, heartless, soulless laugh as well. Like, if there's one thing that stuck with me throughout his performance, it's that damn laugh. That laugh just...
Yeah.
Guys, I can hear it in my head right now.
The first time I heard that laugh, I actually had to nope out of the room for a few minutes.
Like, nope, nobody, nope, hell no, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Hell no.
Hell no. No. Oh my god, we're doing meme jokes. I hate myself. So, I loved it. Basically, that's all I had to say. I loved it.
Yeah, like, this character is just such a weird mix of insane, heartless, and, like, very deceptive, and, like...
It honestly makes me question why that woman married him.
I know, right?
And how his child loved him.
How the fuck was he married?
He's probably a very good guy, because in his backstory, I mean, in Amon's backstory episode after he dies, he does seem like a good guy. It's just, he's very heartless. Because when we look at him, we see him as heartless because we know that not all ghouls are evil. Yes, the old lady that tried to kill Amon was kind of a prick. Well, quote unquote kind of a prick.
Actually, kind of a prick.
Some of those ghouls do not deserve to die. They just want to live. That's the reason why we see him as evil, because he just kills. And we know that some of those ghouls that he killed did not deserve to die, such as the case of Hinami's mom. God, he took her fucking Kagune.
Yeah, but like, even with like the other CCG members, like Amon, even when he came across an innocent ghoul, he still attacked them, but he still rethought what happened after the fact. Like, you know, if Mado had made it out of that confrontation with Touka alive, he would not.
This is a very questioning show, basically, if you can't tell from our discussion, because one of the things that I really like about Tokyo Ghoul is that there isn't a clear picture. There is no good guy or a bad guy. There are people with morals and a thought process, and some of those things you won't agree with, while other things you do. Like, we see the CCG as bad, but we also see him as good. Sure, we see ghouls as good, but we also see him as bad because it presents everyone as a good or bad person, but there isn't such a clear bad guy. And Mado is just kind of one of those characters. Like, we call him a bad guy, but yet we know that he's also kind of not a bad guy. We just know that he's a human being doing his job.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this show is that, like, there's no way to make everyone seem like having a good light or a bad light, because, like, we may know that one of the characters is just completely innocent and one of them is crazy, but depending on which society you're looking through, whether it be ghouls or humans, it could be completely switched. And
that is why Kaneki is such a perfect character.
Yes. But, like, it's one of the best things about this show is because, like, it's not like just a normal allegory for prejudice, because there's not really a very good solution to keep everyone alive. Like, there can't be that many people dying of regular causes in order to satisfy other ghouls, and other ghouls would still want to kill humans. There's clearly evil ones.
I just love the world of Tokyo Ghoul because a lot of thought clearly went to this world building. Like, we know that ghouls are trying to survive we know that a lot of ghouls are just trying to survive and live as humans, while others do not care for human life. There's so much detail into the world of the ghouls, into the character of the ghouls. And honestly, I also kind of hate it because there's a point where I'm like, can we just find a way to cure all the ghouls so that we don't have to go through this bullshit anymore? But yet, at the same time, I'm just like, do not find a cure. I want to keep witnessing this because, like I said, I haven't read the manga, but I am very well familiar with the lore and the world building of Tokyo Ghoul because I've been spoiled quite a few times. Like, I know that Uta eats a dick, okay? You don't have to tell me that. No, he literally eats a dick. Are you
kidding? Oh my god.
He just has a snack.
Oh my god.
Like, it's just an afternoon snack. Nothing wrong there.
Oh wow, Uta never changed.
God
bless Uta.
But yes, there's just so much about Tokyo Ghoul that just makes it really good, manga wise. Once again, because the anime doesn't go quite into detail of this stuff, which is just another reason for me to just hurry the hell up and read the manga. But it takes forever for these novels to come out in English, and it pisses me off. So I'm still waiting. I've been spoiled a lot, but I'm still waiting. So, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Alright, moving on from a batshit insane person who we want to kill, let's move on to a batshit insane person who we love for being batshit insane. It's Juuzou. If you haven't caught on. We're talking about
Juuzou.
So, Juuzou is voiced by Maxie Whitehead. So if you don't know who Maxie is, she is Alphonse in FMA Brotherhood because she took over for Aaron Dismute because the kid had to grow up. She is Seelan and Hitalia, Corona, and Soul Eater. And finally, she is also Tsukiyama in Princess Jellyfish. God bless her soul. That's one of my favorite animes. So, Juuzou.
Oh boy, Juuzou.
He is a crazy little child who must be loved. Mm-hmm. The poor child does not have any balls. I am sorry. No, I am serious. His mom cut his dick off.
Oh my god.
Because she wanted a little girl, but she got a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
So the poor kid's voice will never change.
Oh, poor baby.
But yeah, Juuzou, so if you don't know who Juuzou is, he's basically the kid with all of the stitches, the one who looks like a girl but is actually a boy. He also rode a motorcycle into a building and slaughtered tons of ghouls. He's also the other character in the show with white hair who also has a tragic backstory. Once again, his dick got cut off. I am sorry to all the men listening to this. Okay, look,
You're probably cringing from all the dick references we're making.
And we were talking about Maria the Virgin Witch. This would be a different story. But, what do you think about Juuzou?
Well, Juuzou was really fun to watch, honestly. I was thinking about complaining about how his voice is so high, considering he's 19. But after all that, it makes sense.
Oh, yes, like, you kind of gotta, when you know the context, then it makes much more sense. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Juuzou is just a crazy little nut who I love so much. I mean, this kid gives no fucks.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Like, we were talking about Mado being a crazy fuck, and we hated it. But when Juuzou's a crazy fuck, like, he isn't insane and murdering things left and right. Well, he is, but he has so much fun while he's doing it, and he's just so cute and energetic.
God, why can't this kid be younger? I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, so it's really good that they got Maxie, because although this character is a boy, he is rather feminine. He has a very feminine design and a very feminine voice. They do this in both the sub and in the dub. Yeah. And Maxie really pulled it off. Like, Juuzou is a very wild and energetic character. He's always laughing. And he just absolutely loves his job. And Maxie pulls it off. She's not over the top, but she's very crazy, bubbly crazy. And we love Juuzou for being bubbly crazy, so good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job to both of you. Juuzou and Maxie, good job.
So, yeah, I really enjoy Maxie's performance, because the one thing that we need out of Juuzou is for them to be bubbly crazy. We got it. We're good. Yeah, and in Route A, Juuzou does have an emotional moment, but I haven't seen it, so I don't really know what to say about that. But in season 1, however, God, that scene where he was just riding the motorcycle into the building and he was just laughing.
Motorcycle into the building and then murdering like 20 people with a gun.
I was watching that and my heart just warmed up. I was like, you go get him. I'm so proud of you.
My baby fly.
Dear God, that is amazing. But really isn't much to say other than you want bubbly crazy? You got bubbly crazy. Mm-hmm. There you go.
There you go.
So is there really nothing else to say?
Yeah, I think we got everything.
Okay then, well, let's move on to Amon, voiced by Mike McFarlane. If you don't know who Mike McFarlane is, then you probably mostly know him for his directorial work. In fact, he directed this dub, but he also does a bit of voice acting here and there. So, besides directing this dub, he has voiced John in Attack on Titan. He has a lot of roles in Dragon Ball, but you probably mostly know him as Master Roshi. He's transgender shotgun dad in Ouran High School Host Club.
The beautiful trans shotgun dad.
If you guys don't know who trans shotgun dad is, Ronka. He is Gene Havoc in Fullmetal Alchemist. He is in Lupin the Third, for a character whose name I can now pronounce. I am sorry. He is Buggy the Clown in One Piece. He is in One Punch Man as one of the villains in One Punch Man. I think his name is this Carnage?
Yeah.
I think it's
Carnage.
It's Carnage in One Punch Man. I am sorry. And finally, he scared the ever-loving shit out of us in Black Butler Book of Circus.
Oh god, remember when we were actually looking it up while we were in the middle of talking about him?
Like, the Baron is voiced by Mike McFarlane. What the fuck?
And then we all forgot it was Shotgun Dad and we were scarred for life.
If you guys have or haven't seen the Black Butler dub review, just stay tuned until the very end. Like, that video has a lot of audio problems, but trust us, good video. I'm proud of it. But there is a very special blooper at the very end, so if you want to hear us lose our minds over Mike McFarlane, there you go.
Yeah, sorry, the audio problems were my fault.
It's fine, like, we were able to fix them for the most part, but like I said, just stay tuned to the very end, like, right after the screen goes black. There's a blooper at the very end of that. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people saw it, but it's there. It is there. So, can I just start this off?
Be my guest.
Let me just say that this casting is weird. I mean, weird in the sense that I think it's pretty safe to say that nobody saw Mike playing Amon coming. Like, there were a lot of good voice actors that can play Amon. Like, hell, I could see fucking Matt Mercer or Eric Bell playing Amon. But when Mike got casted, it was just kind of like, what? And it's not in a bad way, but it's just in a kind of crazy, wow, I didn't see this coming kind of way. But other than that, besides the weird casting, I really do like Mike as Amon.
He does pull him off very well. Like, as just a very serious, very restricted member of the CCG that takes his job very seriously compared to Mado, who's just a crazy fuck. But
at least he has a bit more humanity.
Yeah, at least he has that.
He actually also kind of questions his humanity.
Again, unlike Mado,
and the humanity of the world. But yeah, like, I really do like Mike in here, but there's just moments where I'm watching this and I'm like, holy fuck, Mike McFarlane is playing that guy. Like, you couldn't get Ian Sinclair to voice this guy because Amon just looks like an older, more pissed off version of Sosuke.
Exactly!
Yeah, like,
oh my god.
I really do like him in this role. Like, he does pull off a very good Amon, But like I said, like nobody saw it coming. Like even to this day, I'm still just like, holy fuck, that's Mike McFarlane. Also considering like his past roles.
Yeah.
He clearly took what he learned from this dub and used it well. Cough cough Black Butler cough cough. And you know, I really don't know who casted him in this role. Like, it's a possibility that he casted himself. But if I learned anything from the Black Butler dub, Ian Sinclair also tried out for that dub, but Colleen was doing the casting. And where Ian wanted to be Sebastian and Michael wanted to be Boltroy, she just kept saying, okay, Tatum, you're Sebastian and you're Boltroy. What the fuck? Okay, you're the boss.
Oh,
so yeah, I do not know who was responsible for this casting.
Alright, we keep bringing it up, but the way you explained it just reminds me of Yuri on Ice. When he was assigning the short programs.
Dear God.
Dear
Okay.
God. I'm obsessed with this show, I can't stop.
We are dirty Fujo who love this show.
I am a horrible Fujoshi.
We both are! But yeah, whoever casted this, not saying anything good or bad about it, I'm just kind of like, you did that, and I like that you did that, but I still cannot believe that you did that.
Yeah, like, he did well, he just wasn't what we were expecting.
Definitely not, because that definitely surprised me. Otherwise, I really do like Mike's Mado, because he's deep enough, he's rough enough, he's tragic enough.
Yeah.
He was naive enough. Like, when you see young Mado, I was like, good on you, Mike. You pulled it off. You pulled it off well, because it's that backstory episode where I kind of set the bar high for Mike as Amon. Dear God, was I calling him Mado this entire time?
You called him Mado like twice.
Fuck! But, anyway, it was the backstory episode where I kind of set the bar high for Mike as Amon, and he pulled it off well, and I was like, good job. I like that. You did good.
Alright, so moving on?
Yeah, let's move on to the walking copyright infringement himself. Let's do Jason.
God.
The centipede fucker himself.
Oh God.
Centipede.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Jason is voiced by the voice of Vegeta himself, Mr. Christopher Sabat. And if you don't know who he is, well, he's Vegeta. That is all. So what do you think about Jason?
Fucking centipedes and shit. God damn.
Gigok. Do you watch Gigok?
No, I don't.
Well, he did this video called Tokyo Ghoul in 8 minutes. When it came to Jason's part where Kaneki was tied up, Kaneki was like, why are you doing it to me? And Jason was like, because I'm a walking copyright infringement. You gotta admit it, because he has a fucking hockey mask and his nickname is Jason.
God damn it.
How are you not sued yet? But anyway, Sabat is pretty much the one that you want to play as Jason, because the man screams a lot.
He does scream so much.
But you also gotta remember that he's the villain, and, you know, he's kind of a classy villain at that as well. But just gotta remember that he's the villain, and he's also kind of a classy villain as well. I mean, the dude wears suits and everything. When he's not chopping off fucking fingers and toes and storing them away, he's just kind of walking around with his minions like, yes, very nice. I really enjoy these pliers that you made. By the way, when did you tell me that you went so soft? And then he just fucking kills Hinami's father.
Just fucking murders things. Like, until, like, Kaneki gets kidnapped, he's just kind of, like, there killing things in the background.
And that is until we get one of the hypest fucking fights in anime of 2014, where Jason just gets his fucking ass kicked.
I know!
And it was so good to watch!
It was so good!
And then you hear Sabat just kind of like, how could you do this to me? Kaneki's like, what's 1,000 minus 7? And then Sabat has to act it all out, and then I'm just like, this is so satisfying.
I was just like, yes.
Suffer! Fucking suffer!
Okay, I actually have a shirt that says what's 1,000 minus 7. And my math teacher saw it, and he was just like, oh, hey, cool, what's that all about? And I was just like, it's the question asked when someone is being tortured in a show I watch, and they have to count down from 1,000 in increments of 7 in order to keep their brain stimulated so that they can feel every bit of pain that they're being given. And he's just like, cool beans. Anyway.
Oh my god.
My math teacher is so cool.
Your math teacher is super awesome. Wow. Okay. But But yeah, so if you want like a big, burly, tough guy, if you want kind of a classy bad guy, if you just want someone to scream and keep screaming, Sabbath is your guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not all the time, because sometimes it could be really low-hanging fruit, but this time it was just like Sabbath, and then we got him, and he gave us what we want.
Sabbath did what Sabbath do.
Yeah, like, what's 1,000 minus 7? 993! And
those sounds were so painful and so satisfying.
we will get to that very soon,
Mm-hmm.
but what else to say? He's Chris Sabbath.
I know!
I mean, you want a bad guy, you want a threatening bad guy, you want an intimidating bad guy, but you also want a classy bad guy.
But you also want a screaming bad guy.
Who's getting his fucking ass kicked in the most satisfactory of ways. Like, oh, when he has to count down.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we say other than, hey, we got what we wanted.
Yep.
There we go. So, are we ready to move on? Because I know you gotta go and eat dinner.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, well, we have a few more left, so let's move on to probably my third favorite character in this show. She got bumped down by Uta. I'm sorry. Good old Rize, how are you doing?
Good old Rize. Fuck you.
I love Rize, okay? Look.
I do love her. Though, when I was rewatching the dub, I just kept saying to myself, her voice is just Vriska from the Homestuck dub. Like, it's...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't think it's the same person at all, but she sounds like Vriska. Like, if anyone has seen the Vox's Homestuck dub, if you're a dirty trash like I am, she sounds like Vriska! Fucking Christ. And it fits because they're both bitches.
Well, I personally cannot comment on that.
I know you can't. I will convert you yet.
But, Rize is... I'm still trying to get into Homestuck. I'm sorry, it's just taking me forever.
It takes everyone forever.
No, it's taking me forever because I'm trapped in work for my mistress called YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But, anyway, Rize is voiced by Monica Rial. And if you don't know who Monica Rial is, then I do not feel like going into her resume because she has so many.
Yep.
But I'll try. So, Monica, she has voiced Yona from Yona of the Dawn. She is Mei in Kaede and Assassination Classroom. She's in Oharu X Machine Gun. Wow, I didn't even know that was getting a dub. Well then,
also, yeah, speaking of stuff that I didn't know was getting a dub, like, half the people we've been talking about are going to be in a Shimoneta dub.
She is in the Shimoneta. I was about to get into that because she plays Wonderful Beautiful Anna in the Shimoneta dub.
Yes!
You know, it's her and Jamie Markey, and if you know anything about Panty and Stocking, they just got the dream team back together. Thinking of which, she's Panty and Panty and Stocking. She is Tsubaki and Soul Eater. And one more, finally, she is good old Renge in Ouran High School Host Club.
Yeah.
And she has 1,000,002 more. She actually holds the records for most voice roles in anime, so that's why we honestly do not feel like going through her resume.
Yep.
But let me just say, I fucking love Monica. I love her in this role. God. Okay, Monica does a lot of high-pitched cutesy moe voices, and I saw her in real life. I didn't get a chance to meet her, but I saw her in person, and God, Monica Rial, if you're listening to this, you're a beautiful soul.
So cute.
But whenever she uses what is nicknamed the big girl voice, she's still really good because she's a really good voice actress. And today I heard Monica Rial go psycho. I knew I could die happy. God, because she's crazy. She's cutesy and pretty and feminine and just, oh, I'm sorry, let me go powder my nose. And then you get to the alley and she's like, do you love me as much as I love you? And then she fucking bites into Kaneki's shoulder and then she goes crazy and she's laughing and she's insane and oh, I love it. God, crazy Monica, please do more roles like this.
Do more.
God, oh, she also laughed at Sabbath and Tyndall's pain. If you listen to the commentaries, like Sabbath and Austin, they were like, "Oh yeah, we were like doing that recording, and I left that booth feeling like total crap." And Monica was like, "But I did it because I didn't have to scream." Just like, do I need any more reason to love this woman?
She is such
More than I already do.
She is such a beautiful woman.
God, she is such a beautiful soul. Like, she signed my friend's box. And she got the reference. She signed it. I'm signing Nick's mother effing box.
Mm-hmm.
and they took a picture and just, gosh, she's so beautiful. But yeah, Crazy Monica, like I've heard her do it before, but I just never heard her do it to this extent. And my God, I love it. She's so psychotic.
I know.
While also being, like I said, feminine for just a short bit. But she's also kind of mysterious and manipulative and crazy.
I know.
God.
She had such a good voice for this because, like I said before, she sounded exactly like Vriska in the dub of Homestuck, and it's not the same person. I just looked it up, but like first, Vriska is like a completely crazy, like manipulative bitch that kills like half the cast, and like it's a perfect voice for a crazy sociopathic girl.
I was about to be like kill, but then I remembered that Homestuck is just stab, die.
It is basically. You do not know how many characters get stabbed. I swear to God.
How a lot, I guess.
I remember the very first like big stab moment, and it happened like 3 times in a row.
Dear God. But anyway, God, I just love Monica in this role. She's so good. God, Monica Rial never changed. Please don't leave me. I'm not ready for you to go. I need you.
Don't leave us, baby.
Please.
Baby, come
back. She's not going anywhere anytime soon. Congrats on the wedding. Get married. I don't know if you're married yet. I don't know. Like, geez, your Twitter's been pretty quiet lately. So, if you're married, congrats. If you're not married yet, congrats anyway. All right, we ready to move on? All right, let's move on to Old Man Yoshimura, as I like to call him, but he's mostly known as Yoshimura. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's pretty much the guy who runs the coffee shop. And Old Man Yoshimura is voiced by Sean Hannigan. Yes, I did say that right.
Shenanigans.
He's voiced by Sean. God, why did you do that? So if you don't know who Sean is, he is Goldie Roger in One Piece. God bless. And that's about it, because like the rest of his credits are for shows that I either haven't seen or haven't cared about. So
yeah, and even like the shows he's been in, like they're very minor roles.
He does not have a long resume, basically, and we need to kind of go through this because Emma has to go.
I can stay for a little bit, but still, I don't want to rush anything. But we should stop. Like,
I know, like we're trying our best not to rush.
We should stop getting off topic at least.
Yeah, but still, so Sean. Let me just say, I'm gonna curl into this man's lap and fall asleep while he tells me tales of his youth. He has such a grandpa voice, and I love it.
Which makes sense because a lot of the things on his resume are like older men.
Yeah, well, he is much older himself. That if you want an old man voice, there you go. Like he has kind of a grandpa voice, and he's very nurturing and caring for a guy who lost his daughter. We all know where his daughter went, because that's also one of the very few things I remember from Tokyo Ghoul. But Route A. But the only reason why I remember that is because I watch Anime America. But yeah, I really did like him. Like I said, he has this kind of old grandpa voice that I just want to curl up right next to him in a fireplace while he tells me about how young he was and all the girls that he flirted with.
Tell me a story, Papa.
Well, back in my day, that was terrible. So bad. But at the same time, he does have to kind of go places, and he does have to step out of that old man voice. Like, he has to be kind of angry, he has to be authoritative, and that's what I like about it. Like, he has an old man voice. Yeah. What else can I say?
He has such a calm, happy grandpa voice, and I love it.
Just stroke my hair.
Okay, now you're getting weird.
No, because like, you know how grandpas just stroke their granddaughter's hair?
Their head.
Yes, it just feel like, ah, my sweet little grandchild.
Will.
I'm sorry that sounded weird earlier. That was not how I meant it.
We all want to be Sean's grandpa.
Sean, please adopt us. But
yeah,
is that it?
I think that's it.
Yeah, we really can't say much other than God. Grandpa. Moving on to Hide.
Ah, good. The Naruto of the show.
Oh God, Hide.
What?
So. Hide is voiced by Clifford Chapman. I said that right this time, even though I have such a hard time saying that. And if you don't know who Clifford voiced, he voiced Yun in Onna the Dawn. He is that one guy in Boku no Hero, the asshole, Katsuki, that's how you say his name. He is Katsuki in Boku no Hero or My Hero Academia. He is, how you say his name? The guy in Death Parade.
Oh, which guy?
he's God. He's in Death Parade. That's all you gotta know. He's in
just
Death
in Death
Parade.
Parade.
He's in Death Parade. There you go. That's all you need to know. He is Jesus Christ. He is Charles Gray in Black Butler Book of Murder. He is in Hetalia. That's all you need to know. He's in Hetalia. Let's see. He is that one character in Noragami who I want to punch in the fucking face and refuse to say the name of. He is Honozumi in Princess Stride. Mahiru. Sorry, I had a hard time saying that. Mahiru in Servamp. And finally, good old Connie in Attack on Titan.
Good old Connie.
So, why? Just why?
No one hurt this child, please.
I miss Hide. And, like, if there's one thing I really remember about Clifford's performance as Hide, it's definitely how much of a best friend he is. Because here's the thing about Clifford. If you want a good voice actor who can play a best friend character, always go to Clifford. Because we heard his Connie, and I love his Connie.
His best Connie.
Yeah, so if you need a good best friend, just go to Clifford, because Clifford can pull off the best friends very well. And especially for a character like Hide, who he's very fun, he's very caring, obviously. Everybody thinks he's gay for Kaneki.
Well, yeah.
Which he is. Look, Hide is totally gay for Kaneki, let's not lie.
Let's be honest here.
But we are dirty Fujos, and I can easily say this right here, right now. There are 3 yaoi ships that you have in Tokyo Ghoul. Look, there's Kaneki and Ayato, which is for if you want angsty fluff. There's Kaneki and Tsukiyama, which is just fucking dark, rough sex, chains and whips, and rape and darkness and just
if all you want is BDSM smut, you go to that one.
Yeah, you want Kaneki, Kaneki and Tsukiyama. There you go. But if you just want like a lot of fluff with a bit of smut and a lot of sadness, you got Kaneki and Hide, which is like the most popular ship. So guess which one I enjoy more? It's Kaneki and Tsukiyama. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking
Me too.
Shit. I fucking love Kaneki and Tsukiyama. Look,
I love it.
I'm a dirty Fujo.
Dude, dirty Fujos for the win.
But yeah, but there's like one thing that I really remember about Clifford's performance. It's fucking Rude. The ending of Rude, where Hide sees Kaneki and he goes, "Hey, it's been a while," and fucking Kaneki is just like Hide, and they're just. It broke my heart.
Children.
And then he fucking dies. Like, that is what I remember the most. I remember him toning it back and being a good best friend. That is what I remember of Clifford's performance the most. The ending. Like, right before he fucking died.
No.
God, it's just that one line that always sticks in my head where he goes, "Hey, it's been a while." Just... That's it. And that's what really gets me about
fucking murder. God damn it.
That's what gets me. That's what gets me about his performance. That made me fall in love. But besides that, as we already said, he's a great best friend. Because Hide is just like this very bubbly, energetic, you go Kaneki kind of character.
You go, babe.
There you go. And, oh god. And just, he's also really adorable. Like, the scene where Kaneki came back to school and Hide just was just like running on the street like, Kaneki, what the hell, man? How can you leave me alone for a week? I love that. I absolutely fell in love with that.
I do that when my friends are sick for one day, honestly.
Like, what the hell, man? How can you leave me alone? And not call me or anything? Like, dude, I left you hamburgers. There's not to mention the fact that Hide knew that Kaneki was a ghoul the entire time.
Yeah, like, and
he was worried sick about him.
That just shows what a good friend he is. Like, holy fuck, this child.
He started training and studying ghouls, and he got a job with the CCG just to try and protect his best friend.
That's just so fucking sweet.
Hide is best boyfriend. I may love Kaneki and Tsukiyama, but Hide is best boyfriend.
Yeah, seriously, you only love Kaneki and Tsukiyama for the smut, but these two are just so perfect. Fuck.
Yes, the very rough BDSM rapey smut.
It depends on like what state you want Kaneki in is what ship you ship the most.
It's either Kaneki being dominated by Tsukiyama or white hair Kaneki just being like, "All right, bitch, my turn."
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That is Kaneki and Tsukiyama.
Yeah.
I just explained Kaneki and Tsukiyama. There you go.
There you go. Congratulations.
We are Dirty Fujos.
Yep.
How many times have we said that throughout this episode?
Like 7.
Dear God. Okay, let's
Go to your local.
let's move on.
Go to your local Tumblr for more details.
Tumblr, I hate you, but you get good porn. Okay, are we ready to move on? Because Clifford as Hide, best friend, best boyfriend. Fucking why?
Alright, let's move on.
Okay, so let's move on to Touka, who is voiced by my wife. Well, one of my many wives, but my favorite female voice actress, Brina Policia. God bless you.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I had to be gay.
Well, yeah, of course you do.
Okay, so if you don't know Brina, that she is Ines and Baccano. She is Yuko and Baka. I'm sorry, I'm laughing too much. She is Yuko and Baka the Test, Maho and Beck, Kurumu and Rosario and Vampire. I'm sorry, I stumbled. CL Phantom Hive and Black Butler. She is Bernora and Durarara, Juvia and Fairy Tale, and I feel like I'm missing one. Oh,
You're
right.
missing a big one.
Which
the
one?
Queen of Yandere's herself, Yuno.
Oh, right, Yuki! I mean, no, Yuno!
Yuno from Future Diary.
And, oh, wait, you're missing a big
Oh.
one. Big Brother
Oh,
Ed!
fuck you!
I'm sorry, it breaks my heart, but I have
Oh
to.
my god, I hate you so much.
So, Brina in this role, I couldn't pick anybody better, basically. Because Brina is a very good Touka. I mean, when Brina isn't being a little prick, or a succubus vampire, or a dead little girl, she's being very rough and tumble and just really intimidating. And that's what Touka is. She's a very tough girl. And Brina is able to pull out those characters because Brina's a very good voice actress. She's my favorite female voice actress. I'm sorry, I know I said I was done being gay, but god damn it, I can't help myself.
Don't stop being gay. Never stop being gay.
I can't. God damn it.
Don't stop, won't stop.
I can't, god damn it. See, there's some times where I'm like grateful for it, but then there's other times where I just kind of forget about it. And then I do something, and then I'm just like, fuck, I'm gay! And I just feel bad for it. Like, god damn it, God, why? But, yeah, I really like Brina's Touka, especially when she was threatening to kick Kaneki's ass. Those were best, especially when she was fighting with Nishiki. You know what? Best parts about Touka is when you're kind of not supposed to take her seriously. But then there was also the episode where she had to kick Mado's ass, and God, that scene where she pulled off Mado's glove and she saw the wedding ring.
Oh, God.
And you just see like the realization just kind of sink onto her face, and she regrets it so much.
That's what I love about the facial expressions in the show. You can see them like slowly become horrified at what they've done.
Yeah, and then she just regrets it so much. Like Touka is a very strong character. She's also kind of hard-headed, just a bit. And jeez, when you see that regret, and when you see her just kind of sulking as she goes, he has a wife, she's probably a widow now, oh god, what if he has children? That's probably like one of my favorite Touka moments, when she kind of learns her lessons. Like, you did the actions, now you had to deal with the consequences. And Brina really pulled out that moment very well, let me just say.
Yeah, like a lot of voice actors in the show had to pull off being crazy and screaming, but also having at least one really somber moment. And
yeah, because that's what they want you to do. You did the action. Now you have to face the consequences.
yeah, and a lot of them pulled it off, especially Brina.
Yes, it's just God,
it hurts.
it really does. Like, God, Touka is such a nice character. Like, she may not seem like it, but she really is a sweet girl who doesn't quite understand the world outside of ghouls. Like, she looks at humans, and although she doesn't look down upon them, her best friend is a human, she doesn't quite understand them, because she doesn't take a lot of time to understand them, and she doesn't take a lot of time to consider everything around her, such as her murdering Mado. She just went in because she was angry, and like, that's understandable. She was very angry. She was pissed because he murdered a little girl's mother right in front of her. And geez, Touka just has to go through a lot. And because Touka has to go through a lot, Brina has to go through a lot. Do you have anything else to add?
Not really. I think we covered it all. Like, she pulls it off really well at her being just like a disgruntled, very tough girl, and also the regret of her actions when she is through being a rage-filled little child.
She's also a very good friend.
I just kind of love like the kind of half tsundere moments with Kaneki in like the first couple episodes. Like she doesn't go full tsundere to the point of being annoying, but it's still funny.
Yeah, there's also like the ending of episode 1 where she's just like, "Oh man, why your eyes are red? Well, here, you better eat or else you'll starve." And then she just forces the guy's arm into Kaneki's mouth.
She doesn't just force it, like she shoves it into his mouth and like throws him into a wall.
She was not kind to Kaneki. Then you get to season 2. Where Kaneki was the dick in this relationship.
Being dicks at this point.
Oh boy. So yeah, Brina. Good job. Very good job. Okay, so moving on. Up to this point, you probably noticed that a certain someone was missing. And that is because you always save the best for last. Or in this case, second last. Well, anyway, it's Tsukiyama.
Yeah!
Yeah,
boy!
Best character.
Best character. Best
So,
guy.
This is... God, I love Tsukiyama.
I love him so much.
Oh my god. And he's voiced by Member Miyano in the Japanese. Emma, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need the floor for a minute because it's story time. Okay, so... This is the story of how smart Ari was smart and dumb Ari was dumb. Okay, so... I don't usually make casting predictions, yet sometimes I do, and this was one of the cases where I did. I really tried to kind of predict who was going to voice who when it came to this dub. Now, during the time while I was predicting the cast, I had no idea who was going to play Tsukiyama, who I wanted to play Tsukiyama, because I didn't know who exactly at Funimation could pull off a really good French accent. So pretty soon I just kind of give up because I got too stumped. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't care who it is, as long as they have a good French accent, as long as they can speak French, because God knows Funimation's gonna have whoever voices Tsukiyama speak French, and as long as he has fun with the role, because Tsukiyama's a fucking ham. Now, here I am moving on to the next character, when in the back of my mind, I hear France laughing. Dubbed France laughing, because I refuse to watch Italia in the sub. Now, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, France. I don't need you. What the fuck, dude? And I just kind of shove him off, and I just continue on with my day. Less than a month later, the cast gets revealed, and my god, did I feel like a fucking idiot. Of course, J. Michael Tatum, my favorite voice actor, who voiced my favorite characters in one of my favorite shows, was going to play a crazy French guy. Of course he was. So... when that cast came out, here I am looking at it, and I feel so dumb. Are you proud of me yet, dear listener? Moral of the story, always listen to France.
Listen to France, he knows all.
Oh, dear listener, are you proud of me yet? And you know what? You know what made it even worse?
What?
When we went to the fucking con, and we went to his Q&A panel, and he was talking about getting casted as Tsukiyama, and he said he went into the audition, and he left like, go home, bitches, I nailed it. On the outside, I'm laughing, but on the inside, I'm punching myself in the fucking face. So yeah, that's the story of how smart Ari was smart and how dumb Ari was dumb. Are you proud of me yet? Dear listener, are you proud of me yet? Fuck, that was so stupid.
Well, we already know he voices France, but who else does he voice, Ari?
I don't know. Well, let's see. He's kind of known as the voice of many husbandos, such as Sebastian Michaelis from Like Butler. Dear God, I'm still laughing. He voices, so you probably know as the voice of many husbandos, such as Sebastian Michaelis from Like Butler, Isaac from Baccano, that fucking asshole from Assassination Classroom, Shiro, who I do not like talking about. God, what's that one guy's name from My Hero Academia? Ida. Is that how you say his name? I don't care. But he's in My Hero Academia. Dear God, he's the Persona knockoff in Dimension W, loser. the guy who looks like a persona, a bootleg persona. He's Ray and Free. He's Scar in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's France and Italia. Fucking duh. And finally, he is Koya from Ouran High School Host Club.
Ah, jeez.
Dear God. What can we say about Tsukiyama? He's a ham.
He is the juiciest of all hams.
He is the most tender of hams. Which is why you needed Tato to voice his character, because he is a French ham. And there's one thing that, if there are two things that Tatum can do, it's be French and be a ham.
I thought that was his bio description on IMDb, was just French ham.
It should be. I feel really bad for that ADR engineer who was there that day while Michael was recording.
Oh, he was recording the handkerchief scene.
Yes. He told the guy, I'm about to do something, and I do not want you to question me. I do not want you to listen or question me. Yeah, he just told the guy, I'm about to do something, and I just don't listen and don't question me. And he fucking does the napkin scene. He walks out, and the ADR engineer is like, dude, what the fuck was that? And Michael's like, I told you not to listen.
He has the most entertaining recording stories.
The fucking Black Baller one, I swear to God.
Okay, I was sick when he told us that at Con, and I was about to pass out because I couldn't breathe.
You were like, everybody, the room was just in hysterics.
Yeah, I was sick at the time, and it was in my throat, so it was already hard for me to breathe and talk.
You were in tears.
Yeah, I was in tears and about to fall over onto my stuff. The only reason I didn't is because I was holding your posters and I didn't want to wrinkle them. Oh, dear God.
Well, I'm glad that you did it. But, back to Tsukiyama.
Holy shit.
Who else but Tatum? Dear God. Oh, dear God.
Our dear Tsukiyama, also known as Purple Trash Can.
It's true. She actually has a trash can that is purple, and she printed off Tsukiyama's face. She printed off Tsukiyama's face, and she just stuck it onto the purple trash can.
Okay, so story time.
Oh God.
When I was little, I went to this ice cream shop, and they had this thing called the dumpster sundae or something. It was full of cookie crumbs and gummy worms and stuff, and they served it to us in a little plastic trash can. And I just so happened to get a purple one. And then 9 years later, I'm watching the Tokyo Ghoul dub from the DVD that Ari let me borrow, and I remember that I have this garbage can somewhere in the basement, so I specifically pull it out and print out a picture of Tsukiyama. I cut out his head and tape it to it and send her the picture.
And it was glorious!
And it's still taped there to this day. I will send you the picture from my phone just so you can put it up.
Oh, please do. Oh, dear God. But, yeah, Michael's kind of your go-to guy for this character because, A, Tsukiyama is French. Michael has done a French accent before, and in case you didn't know, he does speak fluent French. He says so himself. Plus, Tsukiyama is a fucking ham. He is so ham. And when Michael isn't being the voice of many husbandos, he's being a goddamn ham. So, who else but Michael?
He is the gayest, most psychotic ham I have ever seen.
He is in a relationship with another man. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, but he is such a ham.
Oh, there you go. No, it's not about the gay part, but whatever. Look, fuck me, I'm gay.
But gay. Let's be honest here.
All of the homo.
Find the right person and you will be gay.
Dear God. Especially if it's an anime character.
No.
God. And especially if you're watching Keijo this season. But, anyway, Michael kind of pulled all of the stops, like the napkin scene and the Bon Appetit scene, where Kaneki was having the acid dream and Tsukiyama ate him. There's a lot of hammy moments that you want Michael to do. However, I have to complain.
I know it hurts you. Just get it over with.
I'm sorry. It's painful. It made me cringe really hard. But I fucking hated the scene where he tastes Kaneki. It's during the episode where Kaneki and Touka is fighting Tsukiyama, and he tastes Kaneki, and he's supposed to be ultra super mega ham and screen out Trace Blue, like the crazy French guy that he is, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't. He doesn't do it, and when he did it, it made me cringe so hard. I hated that.
Yeah, he was so good for this role, but like that one part,
he pulled all of the stops except for that one.
Like, he just held back a little bit. I don't know if he had just been recording all day and his throat was a little too sore to do it, but it didn't work.
He was able to do everything else in that episode. He was able to scream a lot, and yet you get to that one part and he doesn't do it. And here's the thing. That moment was amazing in sub. I hate comparing dub to sub because the dub is its own thing, and therefore it automatically stands out as its own thing. Like, I automatically have to judge it as its own thing. But this time, I'm just going to have to, because that moment should have been so much better. And I know that Michael doesn't like to scream. I know that he doesn't. But, Michael, I know you. I love you. You're my favorite voice actor. But here's the thing. You are perfect. You are the most perfect, most tender, most juiciest slice of spiral ham that there is. You are only the finest of pork that belongs in a pork cutlet bowl. So it's just like this one time that you can't do it. And it makes me question what happened there. Because I hate watching that moment in dub. God. I mean, I don't rewatch Tokyo Ghoul that much. Yes, I do have the Blu-ray, but the Tokyo Ghoul anime, the more I watch it, the more unsatisfied I get because that anime feels very unfinished. But whatever I do is mostly for Tsukiyama. I'm gonna be honest, because I love Tsukiyama. And it's just... God, that one part, what happened there? I'm sorry. It physically hurts.
It really does hurt. This isn't like a bad dub in general, not by a long shot, but it's just that it's that one scene that, like, it's not even just like the worst part of the character, it's probably like the worst delivered line from the entire show.
Yes, exactly. I expect so much more, and I was honestly disappointed. Like, I know Michael can do better. I watched episode 8 of My Hero Academia, you asshole. I know that you can do so much better. So it's that one part that made me go, what happened? Like, everything else I loved. I absolutely loved. I love his delivery. I loved his performance. I love his acting, especially like the French moments, but I'm not surprised by that because he does speak fluent French, and you know, I think he kind of wrote that episode, so he probably wrote that part in. But it's just like that one moment. I'm not faulting it. I'm not saying that his performance was bad. Everything else was amazing, and it was also kind of to be expected because this man is a ham. He is the incarnation of a ham. I'm pretty sure in his past life he was a fucking ham. But this one time, I just couldn't, man.
Yeah, like,
it was that one line that just kind of, man, it didn't weigh down the performance for me, but jeez, what happened there?
Tatum, you could voice act a Frenchman popping a massive boner from suffocating himself with a bloody napkin.
Dear God.
But you toned it down for that? Like, bro.
That was the high point. That was the shining moment, and then it's just, I don't know. Cause like, I'm sorry, I love you, I really do, but just, I'm a critic and I have to speak my mind. I can't water it down. What happened?
What happened to you, man?
So, don't want to leave this on the sour note. Everything else, really good. It's kind of to be expected, like we said, but it's super good. Everything else is incredible. Everything else is amazing. I love everything else, okay? Especially the bloody napkin scene.
That one was beautiful.
Gotta get good. god, I love that napkin scene. But yeah, Tatum as Tsukiyama, great. Don't want to leave it on a sour note. Everything else was really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself with that.
Fantastic.
So time to move on to the final role. Let's talk about Kaneki, who did nothing wrong, mind you.
He doesn't deserve this.
But our final role is Kaneki, who was voiced by Austin Tyndall. So Austin Tyndall, you probably heard him as Karma, Zombie Karma, Ninja Karma, Italian Karma, Whale Karma, that one Karma that's a depressing running joke that I desperately do not want to say, Country Karma, and 10-year-old looks like he's 16 Karma, and now you know him as Coffee Karma until he turns into Kaneki. So yeah, he's been around.
I know you weren't gonna say it, but Discount Karma.
Discount Karma, yes.
I'm trying as hard as I can not to make the obvious joke. So I'm just gonna let you guys figure out for yourself what I mean by that.
Discount Karma is a better name.
It's a better name.
Because it doesn't make me want to sob.
And it doesn't make it obvious either. So if you guys can figure out what Discount Karma is, good luck.
It's been 3 years and I'm still not over it.
No one's over it, okay?
Okay. Sorry, Dub Talk. I had to borrow your joke, but you can have it back now. This is a one-time thing. So, Austin. Fuck, dude. I am honestly scared for your well-being. I mean, I met you when you seemed fine, but fuck, dude.
If you went by this rule alone, you would not think this man is well.
It's like, was someone actually breaking your fingers while you were recording or something? I mean, anything is possible. This is a man who stuck his dick in a cup for prison school. Oh no, he did it. He stuck his dick in a cup for prison school.
Oh god.
But, dude, I was honestly scared for you.
Why is it everything that I don't know about involves dicks?
So many dicks. Well, we kind of made a little yaoi joke, so we kind of
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but actually, Austin actually kind of scared me twice this year because I watched Tokyo Ghoul and The Boy and the Beast, and where he scared me for his well-being in Tokyo Ghoul, he purely terrified me with his performance as Well Karma in The Boy and the Beast because dude scared the shit out of me. I left the theater that night still shaken up, and even though the ending was happy and I went to bed with a good smile on my face, I also kind of had a new small fear of whales. True fact, while I was waiting in line to meet him at Yomo, I was digging through my bag looking for my copy of The Boy and the Beast for him to sign, and I thought I lost it, but then I remembered that I didn't have one and I got sad. I have a very small collection with way too many Blu-rays to get, so I get confused sometimes, and I still don't have The Boy and the Beast. Fuck! But, Jesus fucking Christ! Austin,
why?
The man is fine and well, but it's that ending and everything in between. Cause like, here's the thing about Kaneki, where he starts off as precious cinnamon roll, coffee karma, he quickly turns into a person who you truly want to hug and feel bad for. Because he did nothing wrong!
Okay. Question, is there a single episode where he does not get the shit kicked out of him?
And he doesn't question his humanity. Yeah. Because that's the whole thing about Tokyo Ghoul. Like, Tokyo Ghoul is a story about a young man who lives in a world where he thinks that this one thing are monsters, but then he gets turned into a monster, and he doesn't want to think he's a monster. He believes that he's human, but how can you keep in mind that you are human when you have to eat people? That's the thing about it. And Austin really pulled that off. Like, there's a lot of scenes where Kaneki is questioning his humanity. There's a lot of scenes and moments where he just wants to be human again, and you feel bad for him.
Yeah, like, going back to the moral dilemmas of this show, like, it's not like in other shows where the main character turns into what they hate. Like, it's not
Attack on Titan.
It's not where they turn into a creature that attacks humans. It's one where they needed to eat humans to survive. So he can't just tell himself not to do it.
Yeah, like, what is that? Uta's tattoo. It says, it's Latin for, I can neither live with you or without you. And that's pretty much, like, the perfect allegory for ghouls and humans. Like, humans hate ghouls they want to kill ghouls, and ghouls cannot live alongside of humans because they're scared for their lives, yet they need to live. And how do you live? You got to eat humans. You got to eat. And dear God, Austin really pulled off Kaneki. Yeah. I mean, damn, was he a damn good Kaneki. Especially that ending. Dear God, I am dead serious. Were you getting hurt in the booth or something?
Yeah, fuck! Like,
oh God, his screams. The screams in the show are super good. There's a lot of screams, but Austin just really made me scared for him.
Like in traditional like action or anime where people are getting killed a lot, there's a lot of screaming, but the like whines and yelps of agony that Austin gives out is just, you'd think he'd be tortured in the recording booth. Like, fuck.
I swear to God, he was. My God.
I wouldn't say like they were specifically chopping off his fingers, but they did something to get that out of him.
Either they did it to him while he was in the booth, or the man has just had a horrible childhood.
Save Austin Tyndall.
There's one thing I want to point out about Austin's performance, and that is episode 1. Now, I said this to you before. I haven't said it on my channel before, but here's my problem with Austin Tyndall. In the beginning, Austin could not perform the good guy very well. Now, he has a knack for voicing very bored characters, such as Ayamu or Zombie Karma from Is This a Zombie? And he can also pull off crazy, cynical, maniacal assholes like Karma, and everybody knows I fucking love Karma. But episode 1, where he has to be good, nice, sweet, innocent Kaneki, he just sounded pretty flat to me.
Yeah, I felt that too. Like, he wasn't necessarily portraying himself as good and sweet. He was really just like being like deadpan and whisper quiet.
Well, like I said, that's because he can play bored characters. He can play them very well. I mean, my introduction to the guy was Is This a Zombie back in the day, and when I watched that and I watched it in dub, I was like, huh, I really like this guy. This guy is really good. I wonder if he's going to be around. And then he went quiet, but then 2014 came along, and the dude just blew up. Like, 2014 and onward, like, he was in Attack on Titan, Assassination Classroom, Is This a Zombie? I mean, not Is This a Zombie, So I with the Red Hair. And then there was this role right here. My God. So, the guy clearly deserves, how much attention and credit he is getting, because the motherfucker can act. And he can also make me terrified for his well-being, as seen in the final episode. But it's that first episode, however, that just kind of made me question everything. Because, first impressions are key. And when you get to that, it's the first half of the episode, let me clarify, that kind of made me go, I'm not sure about this. But then you get to the part where he's just vomiting into the toilet, and he's crying, and just everything else. There's the Austin Tyndall that I know. So yeah, like that first half was pretty very iffy, because, bored characters, but everything else, I loved it.
You can really tell in the first half of that episode, like, he really wasn't sure where to go with the voice. Like, he was just kind of like, oh, okay, so he's kind of like a quiet, shy book nerd. I'll just kind of mutter a little bit. But once he started having to, like, cry and scream, like, his overall performance got so much better.
Especially in Route A. I mean, I saw the clips.
Them clips.
My God, he is so much better in Route A.
And still getting the shit kicked out of him.
Okay, well, actually, he was the one delivering the ass whooping, so...
Okay, but I vaguely remember a few episodes of Route A. I never finished it, but I got a few episodes, and motherfucker got the shit kicked out of him. Like, the only difference is that he was kind of fighting back.
Oh, right, he did!
The only difference is that he was kind of fighting back.
That's right, he was. My God. And then but then he kicked the shit out of Ayato, so it was fine.
It was fine.
So, yeah, Austin. I'm trying to think of another word besides terrified me, because I seriously question what the hell went on in that booth.
If we ever meet him in person, we have to ask him what the fuck happened to deliver that.
I wish I did.
You really should have.
God, I had him sign my Blu-ray. Damn it.
Next time he's at like a con in Michigan, we have to ask.
Oh, I'm not gonna be here, so.
Fucker.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm going to university. But is that it? Is that all?
That's everybody.
Yes, we got through it. But we need to do a bit more. All right, time to go to the roundup. Who was your worst character? I personally do not have one. Much to some people's surprise, probably think I was going to give it to Tatum. No, I was not.
No, I was not. I'm just gonna give it to like first episode Kaneki if I can get that specific.
Like first half episode Kaneki, right?
Like sweet, innocent Kaneki that before he turned into a ghoul. Like that would have to be the worst. And everyone else did so well. And Kaneki from there on out did really well. Just good job, everybody. And please stop dying.
Oh, that is so not gonna happen. Yeah, like first episode Kaneki, first half. It was rough. Don't get me wrong, first impressions are key, but everything else was just really good. So
worst character, 100% human Kaneki.
Yes. Worst voice. Okay, what about the best character?
Oh my god. I want to say Tsukiyama even with that one fuck up, because everything that wasn't a fuck up was so damn good.
Yeah, it really was. The napkin.
The fucking napkin. Like, he fucked up kind of big with that one moment, but...
Because that was supposed to be the shining, defying moment, and we didn't get that.
Everything else was just fantastic.
If there's one moment I remember from Tsukiyama, it was definitely when he tricked Kaneki, and he was trying to eat him in the arena. That was one moment I really remember from Tsukiyama, besides the napkin scene. And you know what I really want to see? I would really like if the Tokyo Ghoul OVA got dubbed.
Yes.
Tsukiyama's OVA, Tokyo Ghoul Pinto, because that is Tsukiyama's backstory, and it's pretty goddamn emotional, both for the character and if you're a big Tsukiyama fan like I am. So, Funimation, please, because I would really enjoy to hear Tatum doing that. Like, I would super enjoy hearing Tatum doing that. Seriously.
Just if we could get more Tatum at Tsukiyama, that would be perfect.
Unfortunately, we won't be. But, okay, so yours is Tsukiyama. Well, mine is obviously going towards Kenny Green as Mado, because the guy is just such an ass. And he disturbed me. He made me angry. He hit all the right points. That was such an amazing performance. Fantastic. I fell in love with it. So, dear God, Kenny Green, please do more work. So, is that it? Is that everything?
That looks like everything.
Yes! Alright!
At a whopping 2 hours, 42 minutes on the Skype call.
Well, we had extra time, but recording it says 2 hours and 32 minutes, so it's like a 10-minute difference. Okay, well, let's just wrap it up. So, if you would like to watch Tokyo Ghoul, then you can stream the first and second season over on Funimation's website in both sub and in the English dub. Unfortunately, the dub is behind Funimation's subscriber paywall. But if you choose to get a premium service, then I can't blame you because it is a really good service. You can also purchase the series on Blu-ray and DVD wherever it is sold, such as Barnes & Noble's, Books A Million, and Best Buy, and many more along with Funimation's own personal website. Duh. If you would like to hear more from me and Emma, then we have a few other dub reviews, and by a few other, I mean the Black Butler Book of Circus and Book of Murder dub review, which Emma joined me for, and there's also one more, A JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 1, which my friend Nick joined me for. If you really enjoyed this video, then hey, why not subscribe so you can catch more, because we do have more dub reviews coming your way.
What do we got, like 5 queued up just with me?
No, we're not talking about those, but we have 2 more dub reviews coming your way that I'm going to try and get up before December ends. The first one, the very next one, is going to be Death Parade, which Emma is joining me for, and the final one for 2016 is going to be Overlord, which my friend Nick, who, like I said, joined me for the JoJo dub review, is going to be coming back, and he's going to be doing that for me. So hopefully I can get both of those out before 2016, and I know I can get Death Parade out, but I'm not quite sure about Overlord, and I want to start 2016 off with a bang. We're not going to tell you what those future dubs are, so you just gotta wait and see and subscribe, because I make a lot of shit on this channel, and not enough time. So, yeah, Emma, would you like to whore yourself out? Maybe...
I got nothing to whore out anime-wise. Like, I mean, I got a Tumblr... I got a Tumblr, but I don't want anyone to see that shit, so...
Alright, well, Emma's not gonna pour herself out, but I do have... It's fine, you don't have to. But if you would like to see more of me, then like I said, it's my channel. Just click subscribe, maybe like, leave a comment, please. If you are watching this on YouTube, if you're on the MP3 and listening to this on your phone, then hey, nothing wrong with that. But just consider it, please. Thank you. Love you. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I constantly update about videos and other things, but it's mostly me just talking nerd shit and being a fucking nerd. No shame. Oh, there's also some Fujo crap there, but whatever. There's also other links in the description below, so yeah, come on by if you love me. I love you too. Thanks for listening. Thank you for listening. Thanks for listening. I said that 3 times. I am not gonna edit it out, but thanks for listening.
Yeah, goodbye everybody. Hopefully I'll be slightly less shitty in the next review I'm in. I'm getting better.
And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you will enjoy the next ones to come, because trust me, 2017 is gonna be pretty freaking awesome. Yuri on ice. Yuri on ice. Yuri on ice. Okay, we just gave it away.
Fuck!
Well, we've been giving it away this entire episode, so there really isn't anything wrong with that. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed your meal. Have a good one, everybody. Until next time, I'm out.